Hello, everyone, and welcome to Record Club. Today, we are doing 333, Bill Withers, Still Bill. Cannot believe we got all the threes. All the threes are out of the way with 333. Really quick, before we get into this album, I was going to see, since it is Record Club, I just got some records, and I got them at a crazy deal. Someone at a sale was giving them away. There's a bin, and they said, take what you want for $10. So let me show you what I got for the grand total of $10. I got the Beatles' Help. Meet the Beatles. I mean, how exciting is this? Oh, familiar face. Elvis, Blue Hawaii. Goldfinger soundtrack. That could be good. We got some Motown. I got there was a Diana Ross and the Supremes I got as well, but it didn't have a cover. This is a record, so I don't know how the quality. Best of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Aerosmith. What is that? What's the album? Night on the Run. The Ruts? I don't know that. I don't know this one, to be real. We got an Ozzy Osbourne. That's pretty sick. We got AC/DC. If You Want Blood. More AC/DC. Highway to Hell. We got Back in Black. I mean, this is $10? What a fucking deal. Tina Turner. Madonna. I'm excited about this one. Oh, we got more Beatles. We got Hard Day's Night. And then the last thing we got is we got a Stevie Wonder. For $10? Oh, I am so thrilled. I cannot wait to listen to all of them. Anyway, since it's Record Club, I thought I'd just show that to you and how excited I am about that. Okay, so let's get into, let me get my little book out here. Album 333, Bill Withers. Bill Withers is an interesting person just because I feel like everyone I say Bill Withers, people are like, oh, I think I know one of his songs. I think I do. Everyone knows Bill Withers songs, as I have learned. The song on this album, especially "Lean on Me," is such a song that I think that that permeates just records. This is just like, this song is just part of the world now, right? This song is everywhere. It will always be everywhere. I'm sure it's on this top songs list. We'll encounter that song again because that song is so iconic. I love that song, and actually, I love Bill Withers. I didn't know much. I knew he did the song Lovely Day, which I like that song, and Lean on Me. He also has Just the Two of Us. He's got Ain't No Sunshine. That's on his first album? Ain't No Sunshine? You kidding, Bill? What a start. So, yeah, we're going to get into this really quick. The album artwork itself, I think, is hilarious. It's just him standing around doing nothing. A little bit of the research that I did on our friend Bill here is that he was in the Navy for 7 years. He enlisted when he was 19 years old, and he decided later he wanted to be a singer-songwriter. He had a lot of factory jobs, and he wasn't convinced he could make it as a musician. So he recorded his first album. He had a record deal, recorded his first album, and with the song, as I already said, Ain't No Sunshine on it, but he didn't quit his factory job because he didn't believe that he would ever be able to really make it. And so I guess on the back of that first album, it's him holding a lunchbox, walking out of a factory. He was actually leaving the day of work at the factory, and they took that picture of him and they put that on his album. Like he didn't quit his job. He was like, I'm still going to do this because I don't think it's going to make it. It ended up making it, and then I think he quit his job by the time he made this album. But how interesting is that? Just my opinion on the album, I had never heard this. I feel like Lean on Me is it's definitely the standout on this album, but it sounds nothing like anything else on the album. It almost doesn't fit on this album. It's like there's a lot more funk to this album than I was prepared for, and there's not really that in Lean on Me. He plays the piano on that track, and he said he doesn't really know how to play the piano. He only knew a couple chords. So when he wrote that dum bum 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 ba bum 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 bum, it's like it's very simple because I didn't really know what I was doing, which is so funny because it's such a, I mean, that you hear that and everyone knows that fucking song. Like it's so, people learn like when they're first learning piano. I think when I was learning piano, which I stopped, so I don't really know how to play piano. But when I was learning, they were teaching me that because it's so simple. But it's like maybe you need someone who doesn't all the way know how to do an instrument to, you know, make a catchy chord like that because they're just thinking about it differently or something. I don't know. Maybe. He was one of 6 siblings. He had one of 6 kids. His parents got divorced when he was 3. His dad died when he was super young. And I kind of feel like just his singing style is so relaxed. And this album, it surprised me. It was, as I said, more funky than I thought it would be, but I really did end up loving it. I think it's just his voice. He's singing, and it doesn't even seem like he's trying to sing or like he's straining. It's just like so, it seems like it just comes so easily to him, and maybe it does, maybe it didn't, but like I really like his voice in this album a lot. So I'm gonna go really quick into the songs that one last story about him that I thought was fucking cool. And I don't have all the details, and as I always say in the show, what I have here is hearsay, so don't quote me on this, but this is what I have been told. He was signed to Sussex Records when he recorded his first couple albums, and at one point they went bankrupt, and so he recorded a new album and said, well, I have this album for you right here that I recorded, but you're bankrupt, so you can pay me for the album and then you can release it. And they said, oh, no, we can't pay you. Like, we're bankrupt. Even though they had the money to pay for the album. So he fucking, like a badass, then and there, he erased the tape. He's like, fuck it. And he deleted everything that he recorded. The album was gone and lost to time. And then he later signed to, I think, Columbia Records and re-recorded that album. But what a fucking move that was. That's that's radical. That's so cool. Yeah, fuck that, right? Like, you're not gonna pay me? Watch this. Oh, so rad. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, let's go through the songs really quick. I listened to this album all over, actually. We just got back from Creator Clash in Florida, so I listened to this on the plane. I was walking around Tampa Bay, the Bay of Tampa Bay, looking at old pirate ships and listening to this album. I was listening to it, driving my kids. All over the place, I listened to this album. I would say probably 10 times. And I think with most albums, I find with this that I'm kind of going in waves of like, there's some songs that kind of like I don't really like right away, and then it continues to like, okay, now I hate this song. Or it goes the other way where it's like, I don't really know about this song, and then by the end I end up loving it. I think a couple of these songs I ended up going back to and loving. Some I ended up hating. It wasn't like a perfect record for me. My notes. There will be a time where my record keeping and my notes will be more organized than this, but it's not going to be today, my friends. Oh, by the way, I also want to say I really appreciate all the comments that are left on these episodes and the feedback that I'm getting. Even at the live show, there were like 4 or 5 people who pulled me aside and said how much they're enjoying this show, which means a lot to me considering I've never done anything like this really by myself. And I just really appreciate all the feedback and the love I'm getting. So thank you. And I really enjoy that people are listening to these records with me. Derek was asking me earlier if I was enjoying doing the show, and I definitely am. And I think it is just like it is opening my eyes to a whole new, all these new records. And like when I found that Diana Ross and the Supremes vinyl, I was so excited. And before I probably would have passed that up. And now I was like, oh, I got it. And so it's like, this has been great for me. And so hopefully you are enjoying listening to the albums and this as well. So just want to say thanks really quick. Okay. The first track, Lonely Town, Lonely Street, pretty good. I like this one. Let Me In Your Life it's a beautiful song. I like this song. At first, I was bored with it, and then the more I listened to it and was listening to the lyrics, I'm like, oh, this is really nice. And his voice again, so nice. Who is he, and what is he to you? That song's okay. Same with Use Me is another hit off of this album, and I didn't love Use Me. It's okay. It's fine, but like everyone, all the things I'm reading, like, oh, that was the second single, and it was a huge thing, and it's like, I mean, I guess it's okay. But Lean on Me, I don't know what it is about this song, but it's a great fucking song, and it's a song that like I've never put on in my house, but like I was playing it in the car, and then both my little girls, like, they knew the song, like you just know this song, it's just out there, I would agree that this is one of the best songs ever written. Lean on Me. Yeah, it's great. Kiss of My Love, it's okay. And I kind of feel like here at side 2 is we're just taking a little bit of a decline. I Don't Know is the song, not what my opinion is. But again, fine. It's fine. Another Day on the Run, that's pretty good. And then which one? There's one in particular. What song is he goes, tone it. Fuck that song. I hate that song. I forget. I think it's I Don't Want You All in My Mind, maybe? Is that Another Day on the Run? Whatever song does that, I don't fucking like. And then I kind of feel like it ended with Take It All and Check It Out. Take It All In and Check It All Out. It was kind of a whatever song to end it on. It was fine, but it was fine. But overall, I really loved this album. I will give it 3.5 pieces of vinyl. And I hope there's more Bill Withers in this book, because I don't know much about him. We learned a little bit more today, but I hope that he has more, because I really did enjoy this. Yeah, I enjoyed this album a lot. So hopefully you did as well. Again, this is a little shorter today. I'm sorry. We're in the middle of filming for our what the fuck? 420 stream. Thank you. Which is this comes out the same day as that. So if you looked around here, it's full of trippy shit. So, but I definitely want to get this in, and I'm trying to make this so I don't miss these recordings, because I really do enjoy doing this. And I honestly, when I listen to the next album, I'm excited to. So, yeah, let's make it a little shorter. Anyways, did I lose my printout? Oh my God, I did. It's still there. Well, I'm going to have to go solo on this one. Papa Was a Rolling Stone was the song 333. This song, I wish I had that fucking printout. It was recorded by another artist the same year that the Temptations released it, which I don't know what the deal was like in like that time when people could just do that, where like that song, it's like a song coming out now and it's like, oh, we'll do that. And then they released the same song that year. That's so weird. It's really weird. I mean, not even a remix, right? It's like, oh yeah, Taylor Swift came up with Antihero. Well, now I'm gonna do Antihero, and I'm gonna be. But the thing was the original band who did that song. It wasn't really a hit, and then the Temptations took it over, and now it's a hit. Like, how pissed off are you over that first band? They got hosed. This song is very long, and I would say that affected my opinion of it. I definitely knew the name Papa Was a Rolling Stone. I know the Temptations. But this song was like, all right, get to it. Like, it's been 3 minutes. You're gonna tell me that Papa Was a Rolling Stone, or you're not? Like, what the fuck is going on? So I kind of overall didn't really care for this song as much as I thought it would. To be real with you, it was just okay. It was too long, and I'm not against long songs. I swear to you, I'm not. But this one was a little too long for me. So let's see, my friends, what Rolling Stone magazine said about our dear Bill Withers. Can we just recognize also that Still Bill is a hilarious name for an album? Like, who's this? Oh, it's Still Bill. That's fucking Quentin Tarantino needs to come back and make the third one and have it called Still Bill. That idea is for free, Quentin, just so you know. Okay. Still Bill by Bill Withers, 1972, Sussex Records. Too many black artists get conned into doing so-called standards, Withers said in 1972. Songs by white writers who make the big money. On his second album, Withers simply decided to write his own standards. The friendship anthem Lean On Me became his signature, while the... I can't say this. I'm not smart enough to read this word. Propulsive? Oh, propulsive. Huh. Forgive me. It's been a long day. Use Me would become one of the most beloved tunes of all time. Of all time? Come on. No way. Later sung by D'Angelo, Fiona Apple used that? I didn't. I'll listen to the Fiona Apple cover. I love Fiona Apple. And many others. If just as I am introduced to Weathers as a vital voice, Still Bill solidified him as a songwriter's songwriter. So he said, fuck these white writers. I'm going to do my own shit. And I really enjoy that. Also, how crazy was he in the Navy for 7 years? That's wild. That's a wild thing. Okay. All right. That was Still Bill. Bill Withers. Let's find out what we're doing next. And I swear to God, if it starts with a 3, if it's in anywhere between 300 and 340, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. So we're hoping that doesn't happen today. Okay, everyone. Buckle up. Buckle up. There's so many in here. I got to get something different. Okay, we got... You're not going to fucking believe this. And I wish to God I was lying to you, but I'm fucking not. How is this happening? 325. How the fuck is this happening? I changed the method. I can't I can't fucking believe this. All right, well, 1 page away, 325. I'm pissed. Are you guys pissed? This is ridiculous. People are going to look at the show and they're going to be like, this is a joke. This is fucking, like, this is rigged. I cannot even. All right, 325 is Jerry Lee Lewis, All Killer, No Filler. I don't know really anything about Jerry Lee Lewis. I don't know anything. I think he's crazy. Crazy? Is he the crazy one? I think he's crazy. I think he did some fucking heinous shit. Or I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know. Well, let's find out what the song is. I fucking can't believe this, guys. I'm sorry about the tantrum I'm throwing, but this is ridiculous. 325 for the songs is Lust for Life by Iggy Pop. So we're going to check those out next time. And thanks for watching. Again, sorry it's a quicker episode, but we got things going today. Things are cooking. We just got back from Florida. Tomorrow is Jenny's birthday. Oh my God, so much is happening. So exciting. Love you guys, and I will see you next time on Record Club. Take it easy, everyone.